Right. Look who's back!
Oh. Hey, I'm back.
When was the last time I was with you in a movie?
Fantastic Four.
Oh, God. That was that long ago?
That long ago. The horrible Fantastic Four.
After trolling the living hell out of you with the Mummy review I did, I figured, okay.
Time to bring me along for another bad one?
Yeah,
you picked a good one.
Well, see, I tricked you. I said, why don't we just watch the Brendan Fraser movies instead of going and see the Tom Cruise? And you agreed to that.
I was better for it. I still haven't seen the Mummy movie, and I'm okay with that.
Okay, so I decided, okay.
This, on the other hand.
Yeah, I don't know where to begin, really. I just don't know where to begin. Like, this is more like the last two movies, but with no editor at the thing.
The editing was just god-awful. It was like on a mixtape with cut every 2 to 3 seconds.
I'm also... What was the point of Stanley Tucci's, John Turturro's character coming back from this movie?
They have to loop everything together.
But
this was wrapping a bow on the entire series. Alright, so before we go forward, just to put this out there, spoilers. There are going to be spoilers for Transformers The Last Night. If you don't want to hear them, stop it now.
They're not. You're here for me to rant and rave. That's what you're here for. You're here to me say, why?
You have been warned.
Why? Okay.
You have been warned.
So, okay. First thing I was just groaning, I was face palming just mightily, was when they show Megatron makes a deal with the USA, because why the fuck not? And then they do this sequence.
Oh, yeah, the Suicide Squad sequence?
Yes.
They ripped off Suicide Squad.
It wasn't just
because the bar is so high on Suicide Squad.
It wasn't that. It was the fact that they went with another stereotypical character in Mohawk.
Oh, yeah, the black stereotypes. Yeah, they apparently haven't learned a thing. But, let's be fair, though. They aren't the only stereotypes in there. Clearly, Michael Bay has, he hates geeks, for one, that's clear.
I just don't. I really don't. I mean, there's a part in there. There's also, like, I'm guessing that this guy is Ghetto Shockwave. Like, it's Shockwave, and he has the one eye, he has the gun arm. He's the same thing as Dark of the Moon character, but he's all... No, it's not Dreadlock. He's the guy with the gold stuff around him. And he's got the one eye.
Because you weren't defensive enough before with Mohawk.
And just that, it was like, why didn't you just use... This is what happens when you waste all the villains in the first 3 movies and then basically kill them all off. And yet, this is the thing, another thing I don't understand. Okay, Megatron's back. Okay, I get that, because last movie was that. His Barricade, he died in the 3rd movie. How the fuck did he come back?
Because fuck continuity.
I know this movie.
It's Michael Bay. Fuck continuity.
I know this film series is totally fucking continuity in the asshole, but it's just that...
He did one good thing, though.
What was the good thing of this movie?
He killed Sam Witwicky.
Okay.
I have to applaud the death of Shia LaBeouf wherever I can.
I don't understand. I mean, that doesn't make sense to me, too. So, like, Shia LaBeouf's character is descended from a British guy, but in the first movie... Because this is what the thing I don't understand. If you try to understand the continuity... Your mind's going to be a cluster. It doesn't make any
sense. Michael Bay just throwing things at the wall, like the whole World War II sequence.
What was the point of that?
Makes no sense and with no explanation.
That was only to kill Nazis. I mean, I enjoyed Nazi killing, but what was the whole...
So, okay, according to the new mythology of Michael Bay, which has been hinted at in all of the trailers and shown like crazy, so this isn't really a spoiler, Transformers have been around since... basically the dawn of man.
But that doesn't make sense because the first movie...
But it doesn't make sense. And then Mark Wahlberg and Bumblebee dispute it, and it's never talked of again. Like, yes, this happened. No, it didn't happen. We're just going to let both happen.
I'm just at a loss for words. I'd rather see Age of Extinction right now. I'd rather see...
Okay, this was actually the best of the series.
No,
The bar is set so low.
No, this was not
The
the
bar
best.
is set
No.
so
I
low.
rather see Age of Extinction. I mean, this.
I saw Age of Extinction last night. It was good. Again, better than the original trilogy, but this is slightly better.
No.
This, strangely,
No.
is more cohesive than that.
There was cohesiveness, but there was too much it made no complete sense. I'm just. Oh, God.
It's him trying to set up spin-offs
No, it's not just.
the entire time.
It's just so mind-numbing.
Yeah.
Annoying. It just annoys me. I mean, I this is supposed to be.
The end? Yeah.
I don't
It's
know.
really not.
I don't know. It's not. They're building up as the final chapter. It's not the
Right.
fucking final chapter. He's, spoiler alert, Unicron at the end of the movie. And, oh yeah, he's actually a presence in the
Spoilers.
movie too. He's freaking Earth. So yeah, I mean, it's not bad a reveal. I mean, I don't
Okay.
mind that twist because
I don't know Transformers mythology. Is this like a Galactus thing?
it's not. He's like Galactus, yes. He's basically a planet killer. And basically, in the original '86 movie, he was played by Orson Welles. They came back and there was like various other versions of him in the Japanese anime, Transformers Armada, Transformers. I forgot what the other one was. It's forgettable as that. But another one was Transformers Prime, which takes note from this, where they pretty much have Unicron be Earth. But the thing I just don't understand is the villain's motivation. I mean, you see, it was set up in the last movie, and this one, she just says, "Yeah, I'm your maker, and we're gonna destroy Earth because we're gonna destroy Unicron." And the 12 Knights are now okay with this, but they want to protect Unicron. I just don't understand this.
Yeah,
movie.
it doesn't make any sense. It's chaos. Like all Michael Bay Transformer
But
films,
the last
it's
one
chaos.
made sort of sense. You had a
Tried
linear
to.
path. It was
There
a
was
long ass
There
path.
was a linear path with this.
There was a long ass path, but this was even a longer
It
ass.
was at least somewhat of a linear path, other than just randomly
I mean-
drop
I mean, this-
elements.
this-
All right, when they're leaving the alien spaceship, the woman just disappears for like 15 minutes. Never talked of. It's Mark Wahlberg and Josh Duhamel right on a ship, while Bumblebee and Nemesis Prime fight, and the woman who was there a minute ago just disappears.
Wondering
for
disappeared.
15 minutes.
I mean, I just don't understand the whole thing. They've been building this as Optimus Prime being the evil guy, and basically,
Which dropped after 5
it's
minutes.
just dropped after 5 minutes. He doesn't come back. Not 5 minutes. I would say 15 minutes or so. But
It's
it just
the
feels.
same plot as Fast 8.
It was. I didn't see Fast 8.
It's exactly the same plot as Fast 8. Your hero is now the villain, and your friends have to fight your best friend,
Yeah,
who
but-
was family.
yeah, but-
It's exactly the same plot
Except
as
for one
Fast
thing.
8.
They had Jason Statham in it being a good guy in that one. They had
Right,
Megatron
that's
as
fine.
being a bad
Yeah,
guy.
yeah, yeah.
I mean, that's the thing. You got Jason Statham there. He's going to be entertained by that. This movie, I was trying to be entertained, and I was not.
I was fairly entertained.
I was not.
On the scale of Michael Bay films,
No.
I will defend the last
No.
two.
I'm not
I
gonna
have trouble
defend this.
defending the trilogy.
I can't defend this. This is as bad as the trilogy for me.
I don't know. I mean, and seeing Anthony Hopkins, I'm debating whether or not it was like a Razzie-worthy performance,
He just didn't- he just
or
did-
just watching him have fun.
He was just having fun. That's all
Yeah.
he was. This was like, I'm getting paid to just do all this location work and just overact the shit out of this
Which
movie.
he did. He chewed all the scenery.
I don't know who chewed the scenery more, him or Stanley Tucci.
Oh, Stanley
Yeah,
Tucci.
Stanley Tucci was in it for 2 minutes, and he was very hungry.
Why would you hire the same actor twice in a different role in the same continuity film?
I don't know. Because he's a descendant? I don't know. I mean, it's just...
It's probably in his contract for 2, and they couldn't figure out where to put him.
This movie was...
I have to go on record, though, and maybe it just sounds like Shia LaBeouf hate, but the absence of Shia LaBeouf makes all Transformers films better. It does. It makes
this
them
one.
immediately
No,
less
no,
graded.
No.
I will take Mark Wahlberg any day.
This movie, I mean, even though Mark Wahlberg was a better lead, this movie was shit. This was utter shit.
Oh, I mean,
I'm still surprised people like
will I
this.
recommend it? Not unless you're high, no, but
Or drunk. I mean, I can
Drunk
see us
could be
drunk, or
fun.
you want to punish our... This is a good movie to punish our friends. This is really a punishing movie. Because it just smacks you.
we'll add that to the list.
Yeah, that's to the list. I mean, this is just... Oh, This is the worst movie I've seen this year. This
No, I'm gonna have to. No, I'm sorry.
I mean, King Arthur at least had some.
I'm sorry.
sanity
King
in it.
Arthur was so much worse.
Yeah, that
King Arthur was legitimately painful.
Yes,
I enjoyed large parts of this.
I didn't. I did not.
Yeah, I saw you cringing the whole time. I enjoyed chunks of this. King Arthur, I was gritting my teeth the whole time.
And what's with all of a sudden the Arthurian legend stuff?
Yeah, and no one has done it right. 2 movies, not one person has done it remotely
Because I
right.
was like, going to the beginning of the movie, I was like,
You know, up until Stanley Tucci started hamming it up, I actually kind of liked Michael Bay's version of King Arthur.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted him to do a King Arthur film. And then Stanley Tucci started hamming it up.
I just don't understand. I mean, I still don't. Because at least the other King Arthur movie, you had Jude Law hamming it up, and that was fun. You had the guys from Game of Thrones who was actually playing a good guy for once. I enjoyed that. I still enjoyed
with
that.
this, we have the guy from Downtown Abbey now hamming it up.
Who's the guy from that?
The butler, the robot butler.
That was the. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I was wondering who that voice sounded familiar.
It's
another thing that's like this
who's like, I think he was like in alternate Ultron.
No,
like if Ultron became a butler, it'd be this guy.
It just doesn't make sense. He's supposed to be a headmaster, but he never was a headmaster, even though it's part of something as a reference to a toy line. It's also a reference to another brand of Transformer, but he never does that throughout the entire movie. So it's like,
okay, explain that.
Okay, headmaster is basically it transforms to a head, so that's what it's called. It controls the robot.
Okay,
that's
why
it's called.
A useless transformation,
but it's mostly it makes him more powerful. It's the whole.
It's a head.
Yeah, it's a headmaster. Okay. That's what it's called. That's why it's.
That's a stupid play on words.
It was the freaking 80s, man.
Be more creative, Hasbro.
Well, they were. They made one more interesting in the freaking 2000s, early 2000s cartoon, whereas basically the headmaster gimmick was basically a supervillain who used that to control Transformers.
Okay, that's interesting.
But this one, it was like he was called headmaster, and it was like. Okay, so when is he going to join another big giant robot? Never happens. Just like the whole...
No, but all the other robots seem to merge into other robots, and none of them are Voltron.
Well, it's not that. It's just more, none of them were Devastator. But then again, Michael Bay's version of Devastator was... Oh, God, I don't want to remember that. I'm still trying to block that from my mind. I still don't understand the whole point of the Decepticons.
Be thankful. This is Michael Bay's last film.
He said that was his last 2 films, and he still came back.
Mark Wahlberg have officially retired.
Yeah, right. The money will talk. They'll be back again, and I'll be dragged into this thing again. I don't want to go to these things anymore. At least
the Bumblebee movie is already in production.
I mean, honestly,
and it's already ripping off Iron Giant.
I just don't want this.
Even though it's out of continuity and makes 0 sense.
I just don't want to see many more Transformers movies. They killed off all the characters I enjoyed. They pretty much are raping my childhood.
You actually enjoyed characters?
I enjoyed some of them, but not in the movie versions. I kept on hoping for hope.
I rewatched most of the series this week, and this has been bugging the hell out of me. When Man of Steel came out, every single person threw a hissy fit about the level of destruction and death in Man of Steel. Yeah, I've yet to hear one person say anything about the gigantic fucking body count created by the Transformers.
I hated the third movie.
They have killed millions of people.
That was the reason why I hated the third movie. I was up to the movie, up to the point when the Autobots were like, okay, fuck the humans, let the Decepticons destroy Chicago. But that's another thing I didn't like this movie. Chicago's still a fucking wasteland after the third movie!
And no one says a thing!
Well, it's just that, it's now, wait, okay, so now it's a war zone, no man's land for the stuff they destroyed, and you see parts of it when they destroyed, and now basically it's a no man's land, but in the last movie it wasn't a no man's land, it was rebuilt, but now it's back to being a shithole, and
so
Comiskey Park is now a destructed place, and that tickles my funny bone for a little because I'm a Cubs fan.
Field, by the way.
That's Soldier Field?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's do the timeline though. Transformers show up on Earth, pretend to be heroes, cause a whole lot of destruction. There's more destruction, create a post-apocalyptic wasteland. Yeah, there are heroes.
Well, in this one...
So they've destroyed the Earth, yet we still have to hail them as heroes. Well, I don't get it.
Well, they didn't destroy it totally, though. They're like...
I'm sorry, they destroyed most of the Midwest.
They destroyed 50% of the world, so it's still...
Hooray for Optimus Prime! I don't get it. Why are they heroes again?
I
see no reason to applaud them.
I just want to curl up in a corner right now and say, why did I see this movie? Why did I
go back, watch Pacific Rim?
No, just go watch.
It better.
No, just go to see the 1986 movie. That's a better idea. Don't waste your money on this.
They at least follow through and killing Optimus Prime.
I just don't want to see this movie again.
And the end, that final monologue by Optimus Prime, half of which was copy and pasted from the very first movie.
Yeah, it's the first. It's basically copy and paste.
Yeah, but like, I kept expecting the more you know sign to come across.
I just realized another thing. Where the fuck was Grimlock during the last thing? They could have used him.
I'm sure they could have, but it's like bringing the Hulk to a fight.
That's the point.
Yeah.
You need the Hulk.
The body count went through the roof. I hate these movies.
I'm just gonna. I'm just a loss for words. I just can't believe.
Clearly not. We've been talking about it for 15 minutes.
You making me talk about it. I'm just like, oh god, oh my god. At least this time, though, I didn't have a headache in the 3D. That's good news.
Yeah,
Do not see this movie in 3D.
They have 14 movies in the pipeline coming. There are 14 more Transformer movies in the pipeline. It's never going to go away.
I'm just a little lost.
Embrace the Bay.
I'm not going to embrace the Bay. The Bay's lost me. I am fallen. I don't want to do this anymore. I just want to give up. Yeah.
So what you telling me is you want to have a Transformers marathon?
If it's the 86 movie, yes.
Okay, fine.
I'm going to make you see the 86 movie.
I've never seen the 86 movie. Educate me on the 86 movie.
I will. And I'm editing this review now because I'm just a loss for words.
All right, Aaron, what did you think?
It was horrible. It was
What
awful.
did you think?
I'd rather see so many bad movies more than see this one again.
We can make that happen.
I know we can make it happen. That's what we do. We make this happen.
Yeah.
I'm just glad my friend Mike was right about this. He said that he'd rather play Magic Commander. He was right.
It could be worse. We could have seen The Mummy.
I don't know.
We could have seen The Mummy.
At least I would have been entertained by the fact that Brendan Fraser's movie was part of the universe.
20 seconds I walked into looked like you ripped off Brendan Fraser's Mummy.
I just don't. I do not see this movie. This movie's awful.
Yeah, skip it. Don't give him satisfaction.
Maybe there's some better movie, but
although based on the crowd we're in, not that many people are going to see this movie.
Well, then again, there's people saying, "Oh, this is awesome," and that made me just go more. I'd like,
Always going to be that crowd.
I just don't.
Always. The same people that go see Adam Sandler films.
Yeah, but there's not many people in that anymore. That's why they did it with Netflix. Thank the Lord. So yeah, that's my review. I think it's garbage. I'm going to probably review it. 0. No, I'm gonna go 1. No, I'm gonna go 0. 0. Fuck it. Suck it. It finally broke me.
I'm gonna be generous. I'm gonna give it a 3.
You're being too generous.
I'm gonna give it a 3.
A 3 out of 5.
It was enjoyable.
A 3 out of 5.
I'm gonna give it a 3. It was enjoyable.
Why would you give this movie a 3 out of 5?
Because I enjoyed large parts of it.
You enjoyed pain?
And it wasn't as painful as coming from King Arthur. This was actually quite nice. I have huge parts of it I don't like. Large parts of it, really, I don't like.
From the moment it began,
I enjoyed enough of it.
Tucci showed up, I was going home, and I kept on doing it.
I gotta, based on the pain of the original trilogy, this was nice. This was fun.
This is not fun.
This was
root canals are fun to this movie.
Alright, Aaron, what did you think?
No.
3, 0.
0. 0 is the number this movie should be. 0. Zip. Nada. End review now.
I thought it was tolerable.
No.
Of the series, of the 5 movies, and it needs to stop at 5.
No.
5 movies is enough.
It's okay to have a 5 because it gets no. I wanted to die. I wanted to reboot. I wanted no more.
Don't ask for a reboot. Reboot means more. No more reboots.
Well, listen to me. I obey. Damn it.
We're gonna loop back to Fantastic Four.
Yes, we are. But they're ending this review now because, unfortunately, it sounds like somebody's starting a motorcycle thing. But I hope you enjoyed the review. I hope you enjoyed my damn pain.
Bye, guys.
Bye.